What is up, YouTube? It's your boy Burgess with another video. And in this video, I'm gonna talk to y'all about the dumbest shit that I've seen in boot camp by far. And it's the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life, man. This shit is crazy. All right, we're 3 days away from graduation, 2 days away from battle stations, and it was this, I call it the Big Seven. The Big Seven that did this dumbass shit before we graduated. And some of them had important jobs in boot camp and kind of fucked us for the PI inspection, because we had to get new people and try to train them fast as fuck in time for this fucking PI. Not PI, but this inspection. Man, when I tell you, I never knew that you can get drunk off a fucking hand sanitizer. So this is what happened. We all asleep, we all knocked out, and next thing you know, we get woke up at 3 a.m. by these the police and RDCs running, like, you know, yelling and shit. Like, okay, who did it? It turns out this is what happened. This happened when I was knocked out. It was these 7 people that went to the head, and one of the dudes this was this dude Idea who asked what in our division, who came into our division, talking about some dumbass shit. My roommate in the back laughing. So he enticed the other 6 dudes that it was okay to mix fucking Pedialyte with hand sanitizer and put it in a fucking bottle and drink it, knowing damn well that is in the UCMJ. That underage drinking is not prohibited, and you're not supposed to be doing that shit, because you will get kicked out of the Navy for drinking fucking alcohol. So this nigga, my bad about the N-word, but this dude had to convince 6 other people to go on ahead with him. And this is Pedialyte. Like, when we go to the next, it's the store in boot camp. You go to two or three times while you at boot camp, you gotta buy some shit. And you could buy these Pedialytes at like $10. You will never buy them in the civilian world because they're expensive as fuck. But in there, I mean, it's the only choice, the closest thing to juice you'll get in boot camp. So we got Pedialytes and shit. So he introduced them to this dumbass shit that he showed them how to mix the Pedialyte with the fucking hand sanitizer that we got on the walls and shit. And this is why while the rest of us was knocked out. And I know this exact story from the Rover, the dude that was on Rover watching shit. He had to call the police on him and shit. So they all got in there and mixed the shit, got drunk. One of them, all the witnesses was telling about like how that was there. That witnessed the shit. I seen this shit. They didn't do it, but they seen it. One of them was hanging off his right upside down, you know, doing dumbass shit. Other dudes in the bathroom fucking around and shit, doing dumb shit. They all drunk as fuck, and the rest of us all knocked out and shit. So y'all fast forward, they go to sleep, and next thing you know, this is why we sleep. This is what I'm hearing from the dude that was on watch. That was in my division, that seen this shit. Dude started choking in his sleep, and I'm dead ass serious. He almost died. He was choking in his sleep, throwing up and shit in his sleep. He was unresponsive. So the Roving Watch had to call him. You know what watches is when you get to boot camp. You will know, you will do it. Everybody does it. Everybody stands watch. You might not understand it now, but it's a different watch every 2 hours in boot camp. Every 2 hours, and we got some 4-hour watches. And you will be doing it every other day in boot camp, or every 2 or 3 days, 2, 3, 4 days, whatever. So the Roving Watch had seen him coughing and choking and throwing up and shit in his sleep, and he went unresponsive. So we had to run a call to police. They ran in at 3 a.m., woke us all up, and man, we already didn't get no sleep. We was already up all day before, so we all tired as fuck, standing on the tow line. We couldn't move and shit. Standing there, and everybody was trying to get other people that didn't to confess, and because they knew it was other people that was doing this shit too. And you know, in the last video I told you about, it's always that one snitch in every division. Let's go snitch on you if they ask. So, you know, nobody wasn't saying nothing. They was trying to pressure us into telling them who else did it and stuff. Nobody saying nothing, because most of us didn't have no clue, because I was knocked out and other people was knocked out too. So one of them raised their hand, and then they called them into the office. keep in mind, like, we already know, like, whoever they catch getting kicked out, because, you know, it's in the USCMJ. You cannot, underage drinking, you're not supposed to be drinking anyway in boot camp. Even if you're 28, 29, 38, 39, no matter how old you is, you're not supposed to be drinking that shit in boot camp. You get kicked out. And nobody, I didn't even know that you can get drunk off of hand sanitizer. Like, me in preschool wouldn't do no shit like that, man. That's some dumbass shit. I'm just like, we all standing on the tow line for like an hour, and I remember just sitting there, just standing like, bro, these dudes dumb as fuck, man. So they called to do it to the office. And then we couldn't really hear nothing. All we heard was, you know, every other minute a new name. They call a new name into the office because, like I said, it's a snitch in it's always a snitch in every division. So the dude that called to the office had snitched on the next dude, on the other witness. They just called all of them in one by one because they wasn't saying shit. None of them was saying shit. They was all just sitting there playing dumb. You know, when the RDCs was trying to get people to confess and shit, was yelling and shit like, who else did it? Who else is shame? I should be asleep right now. Yada, yada, yada. So the next dude they called us to the office. He snitches on the next dude. He snitches on the next dude. They was all done, man. They all got caught. Every single one of them that did that shit. We was 3 days away from graduation, man. 3 days. 2 days away from battle station. We was right there, man. And some of them had boot camp jobs. Like I said, it fucked us over at the last minute because we had to change shit around, put people in the division body and shit. It was fucked, man. But more of the story, man, don't do no dumbass shit, man. Come on, man. Mixing fucking hand sanitizer with the fucking Pedialyte. If you don't know Pedialyte, man, it's kind of like Kool-Aid, kind of. You put that shit in the bottle and mix that shit. Don't do no dumbass shit, man. Finish strong, man. You ain't in boot camp to fucking get drunk, man. If you're over 21, A school, they allow, but you still gotta control yourself. They allow it at certain times, and so you know you go to the epicenter. If you over 21, no, don't try to do no dumbass shit in boot camp, man. Don't get to that trying to drink the fucking hand sanitizer, man. No dumbass shit, no fighting, no none of that, man. Just go in there and finish strong, man. You know, especially, come on, man. You all know old enough to know that you're not supposed to do that shit. You're not supposed to, and think that you're gonna get away with it too, man. They thought they was about to drink that shit and just be fine, and then the next day be right there with us doing regular shit. You all got their ass kicked out in a matter of hours, man. She was crazy. Don't do no dumbass shit. You come to boot camp, do what you told, and when taps come, don't be fucking around, man. Go straight to either go to sleep. I mean, if you can't sleep, do some push-ups next to your ride. Study. Like I said, you're gonna need to study for the fucking academic test. Study. Work out. Sit there, pray. Don't do no dumbass shit, man. Don't be fucking around doing dumbass shit. Risk getting kicked off or some shit like that. But yeah, man, that's the dumbest thing that I've probably ever seen in my life, man. 3 days away from graduation, man. 3 days away from graduation. And they pull that dumbass shit, and now they might not ever be able to get a real good job again because that shit goes on a record. So you got fucking kicked out. So yeah, y'all, if y'all got any questions, anything, feel free to drop any questions in the comments, and I'll for sure answer. All right, y'all, Burgess out. I'll be back with another video real soon. All right, y'all, be cool, man.